and you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? No, no. All right, perfect. All right, so we're getting ready to make this recipe. Welcome to Cooking with V segment part 2 of Meatless Mondays. I've been ripping and running today, so it's been a busy day. But we don't. Oh boy, my hips always do that. Turn stuff on that don't need to be turned on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Because I'm a little hungry. I don't know about you. So first off, what we're gonna do? Let me wash my hands because I scratched my head. Yep, scratched my head earlier. So let me wash my hands. Let's take care of that. And then for everybody else, if you already to wash your hands and you already preparing, then all you need to do is start your oven. So let's get that oven crack-a-lacking on 400. 400 is the name of the game. 400 degrees. Y'all remember that? Y'all know what song that's from? Oh, there we go. See, I can see. Y'all know what song that's from? 400 degrees, Juvenile. I know I ain't that old, but anyway, we're gonna leave that alone. All right, so you got your cutting board ready. I have 2 bowls to mix because I'm probably gonna do a different little season. Your sheet pan, we got 2 of them over here. I'm not gonna make a whole. My goal is not to make a whole lot because y'all know that's a problem that I have. I make too much, and then it'd be too much going on, and before I know it, I'm the only one eating all of this food. So we ain't gonna make a whole lot. All right. So if you remember your ingredients, you need the bell pepper, red onion. You may have to get my red onion is a little small. You got your eggplant, right? You have your asparagus, right? You have the cucumber. You got the liquid, the coconut aminos. You got tahini. You got the dairy-free yogurt. Y'all know I use so delicious. Y'all know that's my brand. I keep telling y'all. And then we got the mushrooms. And then I have some radishes. All right. So let's go ahead and rinse all this off because I literally just got this from the store. So nothing is already prepped. Got my little column in here, put my little vegetables in there to rinse this off. The asparagus gonna have to go in this one. Let's stay a little bit bigger. Yep. There we go. Let me move some of this out the way before I mess around and stop myself. All right, we're gonna rinse these things off, get them prepared. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Good. Good. All right. Now only use 2 radishes, but don't get too happy. Now, if you're a person that likes a lot of radishes, then go ahead and help yourself. But I'm not gonna use a lot of radishes on this, okay? All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we gotta cube up our eggplant. Now, if you never had eggplant before, don't be too shocked. It's really good. I'm talking about the vegetable for y'all to be thinking otherwise. So we're gonna cut this open. See? Now, one thing is pretty soon this is gonna turn brown. Eggplants do not take long to change colors. I don't know if y'all knew that. Y'all probably do know that, but pretty soon it's gonna turn brown. So we're gonna go ahead and cube these real quick. Now, sometimes some people like to take the skin off. I'll take the skin off on the other side, but you can leave it on there if you want to. But I want you to cube it, even though they look a little bit more triangle. That's because I made three cuts on there instead of two. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this over to the side. Well, it's gonna put it in that bowl. All right, and so this other one, we're gonna take the skin off. So if you don't want the skin on there, you can take the skin off. It doesn't take much to peel. But if you never had eggplant before, they're really good. My favorite is like eggplant parmesan sticks. Woo! With some garlic and stuff. Oh yes, it's really good. Now eggplants are spongy, so you don't want to you don't need to do too much to them. But eggplants are really, really good. All right. So now my things are in a cube, even though they look like a triangle. That's okay. All right, so they're in a cube. Ready to get that set. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that. Move these off because remember you already got your oven warming up, so it's gonna get a little hot in here. But we're not taking off our clothes. All right, so let's put the eggplant in a bowl. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Yep. Now you notice how I said the eggplant starts to turn a little brown. You see the seeds? They're starting to change already. All right. Oh, there was. Okay. Sorry. All right. So with the eggplants, we're gonna. I'm gonna cut it all together because we don't have much time to be going through each individual step. Okay. All right. So go ahead and cut the bell pepper up. Don't forget to say you need to say these seeds now because it's gonna be planting season pretty soon. I'll give you a little tip. Get your paper towel. Put these just sit it to the side right now. And while it's cooking, we'll come back to that later, okay? All right. So that's a little project that you can do with your kids and make some little bell peppers. All right, so go ahead and cut your bell pepper. Dice them on up. You don't even dice them too little. But you know, when you have your vegetables, you kind of want them to have a little crunch to it. So go ahead and cut these on up. So these are going to go in another pan. Remember, we have 2 pans. And I'm not trying to make a whole lot. Because Reggie may eat some, but it'll mainly be me that'll probably be eating it. So don't make too much. All right, so with our other bowl that we have, go ahead and put our bell peppers in there. Put her back over there. And then we have our onion. You gotta pull you gotta go ahead and peel the purple onion because you know they're not quite ready. They're not already chopped up. But if some of you guys already have yours chopped up, like you know, last week I bought those bell peppers and onions. You know what? I just thought about that. I should have used some of those. I think I still, I think I still have some left over. I may reach in there and grab some. Anyways, all right. So we're gonna cut our onion. Let's rinse it off a little bit because we don't feel like crying today. Unless you want to cry, go ahead, help yourself. We're gonna rinse it off. All right, the onion, the oven, the oven is ready. All right, so any of y'all watching the football game? My husband and I watching the football game. We was gonna put them like this, and then we're gonna. I may need one more onion. That's not enough onion. We're gonna a little bitty onion. Boy, it's a little small in there. We're gonna get like 4 wings out of that. Let me have some. But I said I'm not making a lot, so let me not. But onions are really good, especially when they roast. So let me get one more. I'm gonna get a real small one. Yeah. Ooh. Let's get a real small, like a little bitty small one. Okay. We'll get one more onion. Because you can never go wrong with too much onion. Now, if you don't want any more onion in there, don't even worry about it. It's okay. But if you want another piece of onion, your onion probably bigger than mine because mine's are they're like a junior onion. They little. All right, let me rinse her off real quick. All right. Last chopper. There we go. Y'all let me know the score on the game because Reggie and they're watching. I didn't tell him that he had to go out, but he decided to go in the other room. That's so nice to him. All right. So let's put onions in with the bell peppers. There we go. Like so, like that. And then these asparagus. Now, the asparagus is not going to go all in at one thing because, you know, asparagus they get done really quick. So go ahead and break these off. You ain't gotta just snap them. Y'all let me know what's going on the game. Who y'all rooting for? TCU? I forgot who else is playing. TCU in Georgia, I think. Yeah. All right, so we got a little bit of asparagus. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so we're gonna go put this over here. Sorry, I don't know why I said that, but that felt like Superman for a minute. Okay, so with our mushrooms, so if you got the small mushrooms, the small bella mushrooms, sometimes you can find them in the store, but other times you only get the big ones. So it helps if you want to, you don't have to, but you can take the inside of these out. I usually leave them sometimes, so they don't necessarily have to. They don't necessarily have to go. All right. All right. Now, so with the mushrooms, you're going to cut these up a little bit. Oh, let me Yeah, you don't have to chop them, but I might need to get the other one. No, it doesn't take long to make this recipe. It's all about the prepping. And then you put this in the oven. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the other one. Just to be on the safe side. Yeah. Hello. How you doing? All right. This one will fill it out just a little bit. Does it have me frozen? Oh no. See, that's why it's important to have a production team. Mhm. The production team handles all the rest. All right. So we'll chop up this last little bit. You don't have to chop them up a whole lot. Because you know, mushrooms do not take long to cook. And depending on how you cook them, the taste can be quite delicious. All right. So what we've done so far, we put our eggplants in the bowl. And then let me shift this over real quick. There we go. We gotta season this up. Uh-oh, that's some mushrooms. All right, so we gotta season up our eggplant. So with the eggplants, we're gonna use our olive oil, which you see right here, if you can see that. So we're gonna put some olive oil, some onion powder, black pepper, you name it. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you can, sometimes when I look at recipes and like, oh, 1 tablespoon of this and 1 tablespoon of that. I'm like, girl, I don't have all day to be doing tablespoon of this and tablespoon of that. Just put stuff in there. And I got that from my mama. So, but anyway, so you put your seasons in there that you want for your eggplant. Oh, let me not forget to add some olive oil. All right. Now, with some whole food plant-based meals, they don't use oil at all. So I want to mention that, that some people use it, some people don't. But it's up to you what you want to use. That's your business. This is your seasoning. All right. Let me see. What do I want? I don't know what's always reaching in the vote. All right, Kinder's is really good. And I also have Karen's. Y'all know I talked about Karen's last week. So y'all can use Karen's. Kinder's doesn't have a lot of salt in it. And to me, Karen's doesn't either, but some people may want no salt. But that's your choice of what you want. I didn't realize I didn't plug this up. Oh well. Too late now. All right, so with this pan, we're gonna put this what is this? Eggplant. We're gonna put this eggplant in the pot. Now, remember I told you that eggplants are very spongy. So what you put on there is gonna absorb, and that's gonna be it. All right. So it's gonna go on one sheet. My little cooking sheet over here. I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough foil, but sometimes I use parchment paper and sometimes I use nothing, but I don't feel like scrubbing this in case it sticks. So I'm gonna use foil. Now, some people do not use foil, and that's fine. It's your business, remember? All right, so put the eggplant in put your eggplant in there. I like to get all my seasonings. Don't leave my seasonings out now. All right. Spread them out. Good. Now, we ready to do the bell peppers and onions. We're gonna season them as well and put some season on there and use some onion salt. Put a little bit of that olive oil. I'm going to use some Kinders. Mix that all together. I do have some, I think it may be on the other side. A little bit of that garlic seasoning in there. All right. So now since we have this, we're going to spread this to the sheet too. We're going to put this on the other side with the eggplant. They're going to be best friends. I love you. You love me. We're a perfect family. With a great big hug and kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? All right, so now we have, so you should have eggplants, bell peppers, onions spread out. All right, they're gonna go in the oven. Then we're going to do the mushrooms. Now that's where it gets a little. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put them in there. Well, I'm gonna put them in there. We're gonna put them all in the oven now. Put them in the oven now, because I like my stuff a little crunchy. Not burnt, but crunchy. You know, I want. Anyway, don't worry about that. All right. So with the asparagus, don't get rid of your bowl. You already got seasonings in there. So put them asparagus on in there. Okay. And you're gonna use some of that seasoning that you already have in there, but if you don't have much, go ahead and add you some more. Now with asparagus, I like to have a little bit of garlic to it. It tastes good with some garlic. And you gotta sprinkle some olive oil. Now, we're not gonna put the asparagus in there right now because the asparagus don't take long to cook and they will shrivel up. You think this look big now? By the time you get through, it's gonna be real small. All right, so we're gonna put this to the side because we're gonna add this to the other layer. Now we're gonna do the mushrooms, the tamari. I said tamari. Did I say tamari? Oh, I did say tamari. Yep. So this is what we got to do to make. Let me double check my list here. Yes. You know what? I sure didn't get tamari. I don't know why I'm thinking tamari. Oh, the coconut aminos. Okay, my bad. Okay, sorry. I got confused there. All right, so now with our other pan, our other bowl, we're gonna put our mushrooms in there, which you've already cut up. Okay, so now when we got our mushrooms in there, and this is where we're gonna use our coconut aminos. And it's kind of like, if you've never had it before, if you have a soy allergy, then this is what it's good for. If not, then you can just use soy sauce. But when you're trying to do things meatless, you try to use other things that don't have necessarily meat flavoring to it. So, I can't even get this bottle open. That's my mother-in-law in the background. Hey, mama. All right, so what we do is for the liquid aminos, we're gonna put in that. We're gonna put in salt. We're gonna put in parsley. Do I have any parsley up here? Yep, got some. All right, so we're gonna put in some parsley with the mushrooms, because trust me, you don't want to put a whole lot. So dash some on in there. All right, and then parsley. You know, I'm not telling you how much to put, so you shake it in there until you get it coated enough. I'm not a measuring person. Sorry. All right. All right. All right. So then we'll put our other, I'm gonna use some grinding up some garlic seasoning. Oh, and where's that other seasoning that I had? Ooh, garlic and parsley. I should put this in there. Well, let's go ahead and shake a little bit while we on it. Might as well. Right. Sometimes it's hard to open up the seasoning. Good Lord, I appreciate them triple double packing it to make sure it stays fresh, but oh Lord, it's like a Rubik's cube sometimes. All right, so a little bit of that, and then stir this on up. All right, you already got your coconut aminos in there. You don't need to put too much, but all right. So using my other pan, remember if you have parchment paper, go ahead and use that. I don't have any at the moment, so we're using foil. Put this on here, and I'm gonna put this on the pan. Ooh, that looks good. Get all of my seasonings on there. All right, and then spread your little portobellos like that. All right, good. Now, what you gonna do is put your I'm about to say Brussels sprouts. Y'all know what these are. Asparagus. Put these asparagus on over here. And then pop them in the oven. Now, I know the recipe calls for a radish. So what we're gonna do for this radish, we're gonna make it real thin. And some people like radishes, some people don't. So I'm gonna make them real thin and cut them on the pan. Okay, real thin. And sometimes you may not want to taste the radish. And this is just one radish. That's why I put on there optional. All right. So spread them out. And if you want, you can put a little seasoning on them. But don't get too happy because you got enough seasoning on everything else. I'm talking to myself on that one. All right, now everything should have enough oil so it will not stick. And put them in the oven. Ooh, the other ones are already sizzling. Did y'all hear them? Y'all didn't hear them. All right, so now we got to make our sauce because I know you're like, well, what am I gonna do with this? Tahini sauce. This is where we're gonna make this. So let me get my stuff together. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna use some plain yogurt. This is dairy free because we're doing meatless, right? So this is hi. Okay, So this we're gonna use dairy-free yogurt, okay? Tahini sauce. We got some lemon juice, fresh parsley. It's about as fresh as it's gonna get. And then some basil. And what am I missing? Oh, cucumber. Da-da-da. There we go. So that's everything that's gonna go into our sauce. So we're gonna make that while this is cooking. So this is only need to cook for about a good 15 to 20 minutes. Just be honest, all of your vegetables in there, they kind of already have a little cook to it. So set your timer and your reminder so you won't forget. And let's start preparing for this sauce. But I gotta clean up some messes here, so we gotta wait a second. How are you guys doing on Zoom? We're good? Oh, you're good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, remember we don't share who's all in the chat unless they want to chat, because some people are a little nervous about that. I don't want to be seen. Okay, I won't show you. All right, so we clean up our little mess here. This is what I'm doing now. Somebody tell me what's the score on the game? Who's winning? Are we winning? I'm saying we, like my team is in there. Not really, huh? Okay, I know who's winning. Somebody gotta be winning. Reggie, what's the score? All right, so I gotta clean up my little mess. When you wondering what she doing, clean up. You gotta clean up your mess. Probably won't be so hard on you when it's time to get through. That's what my mama always said. Clean up as you go, and then it won't be so doggone hard on you. Okay, mama. All right, I'm almost there. All right, so we're gonna make this little sauce. Ooh, that water is gonna be hot. No, all right. All right, now we're ready. So get your cutting board ready because you got to oh. Turn around and turn the water right on back on. Okay. Get your cutting board ready because you gotta do your cucumbers. Now, with your cucumbers, you're gonna do these very thin, so thinly sliced. So my thoughts. Uh-oh, why is it not opening? Oh, there's something I'm missing. Oh, lemon juice. I know I freshly squeezed last week. And I could do it again, but you can use this. Sometimes you want to cheat a little bit instead of making things so freshly squeezed all the time. But it helps. Okay. So for the tahini sauce, we're gonna get this bowl. Oh, I don't even have a bowl. Not really. That'll be one issue. All right. Let's do it with a little bowl. All right, and you got your spoon. So you're going to use the yogurt. Now, whatever kind of yogurt you decide to have, that's on you. I don't know, look at my vegetables. Okay, focus. All right. So for the tahini sauce, we're going to mix a little bit of yogurt. Now, this one I may have to actually follow instructions on, but I'm not going to use a whole lot because remember I said I'm not trying to make a whole lot. So even though it may say it wants a whole cup, we're not going to use the whole cup. We're going to put about, let's put 3. Let's put 3 tablespoons in here. Make it 4. Make it 6. Okay. All right. Like you didn't already made it a half a cup now. I know. That's okay. Don't worry about that. All right. So put this in here. So now we're going to use a little bit of lemon juice. Now it says 3 tablespoons, but I mean, I don't know. That's 1, 2, 3, maybe 1 more. Just be on the safe side. I told y'all I don't be measuring stuff. Put your little parsley in there. Shake it in there until you get tired. Okay, maybe that's enough. All right, and then I believe it needs some basil. Put you some basil in there. Shake it in there until you get tired. All right. Well, it should start to look like this. Now, then we're gonna put in the tahini. What my tahini doing? Oh, yeah. Let me tell y'all something with tahini. Tahini is nothing but grounded sesame seeds. So, and what they did was you just grind it until it gets real smooth. So I don't know if you can see that from people on TikTok or people on Zoom and Facebook and stuff. But yeah, so it's now tahini is really good to me. I don't usually just eat it by itself, but I mix it when I make like a bark, like a yogurt bark. I usually drizzle this on top and it's really good. Oh my God. It's really good. All right, so with the tahini, you only need, I'm gonna say 2 tablespoons. Now, if you look at that, it's hello, it does get a little thick in there. And sometimes at the top, the oil will set at the top. And so when it does that, I just like to stir it up. So that's why I'm stirring it up. Okay. All right. So now we can just take a little bit there and maybe 1 more spoon. It kind of looks like peanut butter. Sure. All right. Now, the only thing we haven't done is the cucumbers, but let's go ahead and stir this up a little bit. Yeah, you see how it made the sauce? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. All right. So with the cucumber, I said thin slice. So I'm really thinking of shredding them, but I'm gonna take some shred a little bit. Where's my oh. All right. So we're gonna take half of this. Oh, yeah. Move on my seasonings. Seasonings out the way. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take half of this. And one half we're just gonna cut them real thin. Because this sauce could be used to dip with the cucumbers. All right, there we go. Made it real pretty like that. Now there's that one. I'm gonna grate some and I'm gonna put them in the sauce. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna grate them and put them in the sauce. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot. So take the side that's already cut. Okay, that's enough. You don't need to put much. All right, now let's check on our food. What your timer say? Mine says 5 minutes. Let's check our food. Let's see how it came out. Woo. All right. Y'all see that steam? So the eggplants is looking pretty good. Roasted tomatoes and bell peppers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, so what you can do is to switch them up because you got two racks in you have two of them in your oven. So put one at the top and one at the bottom. All right, switch them up. Now, see your mushroom. Mushrooms didn't take long. And that coconut aminos is moving over here to the side. All right. Uh-oh. Woo, that oven gets hot, Lord. All right, so I'm gonna bump it up about 15. So now that's gonna continue to do its business. Now we have made our sauce. I want you to taste your sauce and see what it tastes like. Okay. Because we're gonna put a little lemon juice over the asparagus. Which I know it's gonna taste quite divine. So let's see how this tastes. Get our little cucumber here. While the rest of our vegetables are getting ready. You know what? I didn't put any salt in here. I didn't put any salt at all. So let's taste it without the salt. I don't know. Let's see if she needs any. Mm, yeah, it is a seasoning. Because you got the yogurt part, and then you have um the tahini that gives it like a nutty flavor, sort of. But it needs something else. Okay. So let's put something else in here. Let's use 20, 21 seasonings. Because we put some basil. And what else we put in there? Basil, parsley. Yeah, it needs some help. So, and then we can put a little bit of chilies in there. All right. Now let's put it. Well, you can use this as a vegetable dip. Yep. Use this as a vegetable dip. When you have one of your little parties or something. Super Bowl coming up. All right, now let's try it. Put some seasoning. Seasoning on it. Hey, everybody. My little cucumber. Okay. That's a little bit better. Probably a little bit more seasoning. A little bit better. All right, my timer is saying it's time to go. Sometimes you gotta make that season work for you. Because if it doesn't work for your taste bud, you ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna like it. I said you ain't gonna work it, but you ain't gonna like it. All right, so I put some more seasoning on there, a little bit of garlic salt. Because my yogurt is not like a sweet yogurt. I'm coming. All right, let's try it this time. See what it see. Oh, messed up my whole cucumber there. Give me the whole thing. All right. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Now that's better. Okay. Ooh, Lord, I'm fogged up my glasses. All right, let's take out though. Now you see your little asparagus. Oh, you probably can't see it. Hold on. You see your little asparagus and got a little smaller there. And the mushrooms, they got real little. Look at them, they so little. Bless their heart. All right. And then you got your radishes. All right, that's one pan. Here's our other pan with eggplants, bell peppers, and onions. Now the bell peppers and onions you could have separated. You didn't have to put them together, but I put them together. They one big family. All right. Now let's get a bowl. Let's get a bowl. Oh, don't want to be extra. I think I'm gonna be extra because y'all know Tabitha Brown just came out with her stuff yesterday. So I only got one. But anyways, so we're gonna use her beautiful divided plates here. Okay. Just because oh I did want to well hold on. Before we get too far in the head, let me snap a picture real quick before I mess it all the way up. Ooh. Okay. Oh, wait, one more for the sauce. Okay, good. All right, so now we're gonna put it on our plate. So let's get some eggplants. Some bell peppers and onions. Yes. To be honest, this would be good. We just put it all in a bowl and mix it all together. Put some asparagus on there. A little bit of radishes. Ooh, wait, let me give this a little bit more eggplant. A little bit more eggplant. Now, see, like that. See, we made that whole platter. So how y'all doing? Your food ready? On Zoom, how my cooker's doing? It does look really good. Y'all see that? Now it's ready to taste it. Taste. Now, I know you're probably wondering, so let me move this out of the way. I know you're probably wondering, what am I gonna do with this sauce? So I think the kicker with this sauce is you use the sauce. Oh, you use the sauce to dip in, not to dip, but you use the sauce to drizzle over your vegetables. So it gives it a little bit more uh, flavor to it. Hold on. I pull my sleeves up before I get stuff on my shirt. Anyway, so you just use the sauce, even though I made quite a bit, but it's okay. We're gonna eat this. Not all of it today, but we gonna eat it. Can y'all see? I think so. Just to make sure you look at it. See? It looks good, doesn't it? And then the sauce. Yep. It looks good. We did that. We did that cooking with V. All right. So we're gonna taste this. So take a little bit of your sauce. Because maybe you don't want it on everything. So I'm gonna put it on my eggplant. Just drizzle just a little bit. And I'm gonna put some on my asparagus. All right. So let's taste this. Y'all ready? Mix it all in together. Ooh, bless the food, bless the cook. Thank you for the food we're about to receive. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, amen, amen. Y'all want to get into this Mediterranean dish. Yes, this is pretty good. Get some of this mushroom and some eggplant together. The coconut aminos on them I can't even get my words together. Oh, help me. What's them called? Mushrooms. The coconut aminos on the mushrooms are delicious. It gives it like a smoky flavor. So I like this. It turned out pretty good. So I want you to give it a try. Even if you're just watching it and you're gonna save it for later, that's perfectly fine. I don't know why this thing went. Okay. That's perfectly fine. You can watch this and save it for later because this is really good. Now, if you notice that I didn't have any grains, I didn't have any of that, so it's mainly just vegetables. Ain't nothing wrong with having more vegetables in your life because you got your bell peppers, your onions, your eggplants, your radishes, and your asparagus. That's pretty good. I like that. So Meatless Monday, your meat is mushrooms. Mushrooms are your friend. Trust me, I just recently learned how to, well, not recently, but in the last 2 years, learned how to really cook with different types of mushrooms. You would be surprised there are so many mushrooms out there. And we're not talking about the white ones that you see in your yard. Not those. We're talking about these mushrooms that are really good and wholesome. Oh, sorry. Really good and wholesome for you. There's a mushroom called lion's mane. And I'm trying to, hopefully I'll find it somewhere. But I'm trying to get some of that. And it's really good to make with, like if you're having like chicken sandwiches, or if you want to make something that resembles chicken, it's really good for that. So I hope you guys liked it. All right, my people on Zoom, do you like it? Okay. Yeah, and you have to get into this sauce. Now the sauce is not for you to be like, it's not like nacho cheese. You ain't using it for that. It's just a little drizzle. See, that's why I shouldn't have made so much, but it's okay. It's all right. All right. So there you go, guys. Thanks for cooking with me. With Cooking with V. We made something quite delicious, Mediterranean sheet pan. Mm-hmm. Mm. Let me tell you something real quick. Mm. This recipe, because I didn't make this up myself. This recipe came from Vegan Yaki or Yak Attack. So veganyakattack.com. So Google that, veganyakattack.com, and this recipe is on there. And hey, go and see what else she has on there that you might like. Okay. All righty. Well, I'm gonna let you go so I can go ahead and finish eating the rest of my meal. So I'm not on here. So I'm not on here smacking and jacking in your ear after this bite. That's really good. So, thank you again. Move this to the side so I can stop eating. So thank you again, guys. I will see you next week, next Monday for Cooking with V. Next week we may do something Asian. I think I got American, I got Italian, and Asian to do. Trying to think of which ones I should do. So you let me know which one you want me to do. You want me to do Asian American or what's the other one? Asian American, Italian. Asian American or Italian. So let me know which one you want me to do. And hey, we can get it cooking. We got 3 segments left. All right, thanks for following Share the Tea with V. And I'll see you next week. Toodles.